Hey all, and welcome to Speed Dating for Ghosts. I'm Agent of Mischief. Let's jump on in. I've never played this game before, but I love me a good dating sim, so let's see what happens. Oh, hello there. You must be here for speed dating. My name's Fran. I run this little operation. Nice to meet you, Fran. You're a nice one. We get all kinds of ghosts here. Nice ones, sad ones. I've used spooky customers. It gets lonely being a ghost. It has? Wonderful. Then let's get started. We've got 3 rooms set up, each with their own super fun themes. You pick one and sit at a table. Makes sense, doesn't it though? Another ghost who also signed up sits across from you. You'll have a few minutes to get to know them. Then a bell rings, and you switch seats. A bell rings from somewhere. Just like that. In all, you'll meet 3 ghosts over 2 rounds. And at the end, you get to choose your favorite. If they liked you too, you go on a date. How's all that sound? I can't wait. Neither can I. First things first, though. I get to pick my ghostly visage. Those all sound very tempting. Let's go to Room of Black, though. So it sounds the gothest. The Room of Black isn't really a room at all. It's more of a garden courtyard. The sun beats down as you squint to see what's growing. Rows upon rows of yellow and brown plants, drying and rotting in the sun. What fruit these plants produce shriveled on the vine. But there's a peace to this place. The crickets are chirping. Well beyond the garden, a train passes. You sit at a table opposite an empty chair. The bell rings and a ghost appears. Ooh, I'm a ghost. Ooh. LOL. Wait. LOL. Isn't it great being dead? It is pretty neat. Right? Being dead is the best way to live. I'm Drea. I'm gonna say Drea. I'm like dead, obviously. Yeah, I think it's Dre or Drea. I'll say Dre, because I'm not sure. Nice to meet you, Dre. Square. Hey, I'm cool. Sure you are. That's not your Pontiac in the parking lot? I don't remember how I got here. Weird. That's weird. Quit being weird. That's just who I am. Ha. So, like, what are you into? Personality? Of course. I see right through you, other ghost. Literally, 'cause, you know, ghost. Drea looks around. Man, look at this place. Only ghosts would think a rotting garden is a good place to pick up. And yet you're here. Well, yeah, I'm here. Ever tried dating ghosts in the wild? They all just contort and wail. And not in the good way. What are you into? Boobies. Drea snorts a little. No, but seriously, I've gone out with all kinds. Pretty girls in dresses who carry their own heads. Shadow refused to let me look directly at him. Being dead is great. It's the other dead people that kill me. Blunt. Where? I could use one. Just kidding. Pot does nothing now. Holy does it do nothing. Getting messed up is the only thing I miss about living. When I was alive, I loved jokes about dying. Life sucked. Jerks everywhere. Never enough money. The jerk's got the money. I'd be all. The best way to die is now, before death does me in. It should at least buy me dinner. Jokes, you know? But now that I am dead, it just feels right. Like maybe it was meant to be. Which I guess makes sense, since we all die in junk. The bell rings. Antler goes to ring that bell thing. That means we can change places. See you in a bit. Another ghost appears. Oh, hello there. I'm Hattie. You'll have to forgive me. I'm a little shy. It's just so nice to get out of the home, to see a new face. I like your face too. You're too kind. My looks aren't what they were. Guess when you get old, you look it. Even after you go, I haunt the old folks' home, where I died. Queen Mary's. It's not a nice place to live, let alone die. Nursing homes are. The nurses do their best, but they're short-staffed. The residents are frequently neglected. To make Queen Mary's a little better, that is my mission in death. How do you help? Any way I can. I keep watch on vitals, bring a nurse when needed, tuck residents in at night, in their final moments. I whisper in their ears. There's more, I say. Just you wait. That's so nice. I never thought death would be like this. As ghosts, we have power over the living, whether they know it or not. We ought to use that power for good. Now that you're dead, what do you do with your time? I'm still figuring that out. It's strange being dead. There's a Bible verse I think about sometimes. It is better for you to enter the kingdom of God with one eye than to have two eyes and be thrown into hell, where the worms that eat them do not die, and the fire is not quenched. I still have both my eyes, but what I see isn't like hell. Hell is other people. I've heard that. I don't believe it. I can't imagine anything worse than being alone. Were you alone when you were alive? No, I had a partner. Milton. He's still alive, actually. A resident at the home. The bell rings. Oh, I guess that's our time. I suppose I will see you again when I come back around. Thank you for the talk. Another ghost appears. The ghost says nothing, only stares. Stare back. The ghost eyes narrow. Narrow your eyes. The ghost opens her mouth wide. Wider. Starts beginning to crack and tear. Inside smells so foul, musty and sour, like rotting peaches. The ghost lets out a guttural cry, low and lonely. There goes the room we're all looking at you. Are you okay? No, I'm not. The ghost relents. In an instant, they leave you. The ghosts return to their dates. You're left alone at the table for some time. This vengeful spirit, this entity, it seems so different from any ghost you've known. So raw, so empty. The bell rings. Second round begins. Everybody's so flippin' gloomy here. I keep thinking, who died? We could liven it up. Oh man. Okay. Like a prank? Or maybe we could try to scare the other ghosts. Who haunts the haunters or something? We could make something float. Make something float? That's all you got? Man, we should just go haunting. Freak out some flesh bags. Give him something to be afraid of. I like that. Cool. I don't meet a lot of ghosts like you. Nice ones, I mean. Usually pal around with other poltergeists. What's wrong with poltergeists? Nothing at all. Poltergeists are the best. It's pretty much just like the movie. One time I even tried to suck a girl into a TV. The glass got in the way. Kinda messy, actually. Did she die? Nah. I was kidding. I'm not like that. My friends, though, way more intense about the ghost stuff. My friend in the back likes to make corpses wink. At morticians. At open casket funerals. Allison haunts an airport hotel. Guess she likes to watch weird people doing it. I just hang out. Go to shows. Terrorize this normie couple I know. Rich types who moved into my old house. They actually put up a plaque that says, "Live, laugh, love." Blah. How do you terrorize the normies? Possession is fun. When they're asleep, I make the girl sit up in bed and point at a corner in the dark. The guy wakes up, sees what she's pointing at, and freaks out. It wakes her up and she freaks out too. It's great. Sometimes, other times, I want to meet ghosts who aren't like me. I'm sick of doing the same things. But then I actually remember I like doing those things. I really just want to share them with someone new. I know I probably sound pathetic. The bell rings. Already? This was okay. Come find me after. We'll do something. I'm up for anything. Good. Hello again. How is the speed dating going? Is it everything you hoped it would be? There's some weirdos here. Weirdos. That's not very nice now, is it? Even the living are a little weird. The dead? Well, just look at me. I look like cotton balls. I suppose you're right. You're darn right I'm right. I've been around the bend. Lived longer than most of these other ghosts have been dead. I know a thing or two. Even still, dying has shown me there's still a lot to learn. Always something new worth knowing. Hattie looks at the garden rotting around you. Do you like gardening? Not really. You and whoever tends this garden. She chuckles to herself. Oh, as far as interests go, I'm afraid I'm pretty boring. Beyond growing things and helping people die, there's not much more to me. I suppose I like true crime. And making jam. Is jam something that interests you? Actually, wait, you like true crime? Oh heavens, yes. Like a lot of folks from my era, I started with Capote. But he was a little too literary for me. I like the gory details. David Simone and Edna Buchanan especially. Who do you like to read? I like true crime, but I'm more a podcast person. So, the only one of these people I've heard of is Truman Capote. Oh dear. I didn't mean to offend you by calling him too literary. His writing's just on my jar of jam, you know. Which Capote book is your favorite? I just like the name The Corpse Had a Familiar Face. That's actually by Edna Buchanan. I guessed. You're trying to impress me. That's cute. I won't judge you for not reading these things. They're not for everyone. Being dead has me thinking. I've read so many awful stories. So many big cases go unsolved. Detectives and journalists always say, if only the dead could talk. I sometimes wonder if they'd talk to me. How would you find the victims? Newspaper classifieds. The living say newspapers are dying. All the better for us dead. The bell rings. Oop, there's the bell. I'm due at the nursing home tomorrow. I'd be honored if you'd join me. It's not as exciting a date as other ghosts might offer, but it has its rewards. Someone dear to me is taking a turn for the worse. I'm afraid he only has a few days left. I want to make sure he knows they won't be his last. Sounds wonderful. I'm pleased that you agree. I'll meet you at Queen Mary's at 7 a.m. Sorry if that's a little early. I'm my best self before noon. I like her. She seems nice. But, I'm going with Drea, I think. She looks back and smiles. This should be the time when that unsettling spirit Vengeance returns for another conversation. Sadly, they are nowhere to be found. Maybe it's for the best. Those bleeding eyes, the obvious baggage, they clearly would have been a handful. The bell rings. You ready? Yeah, you're ready. Drea has something planned, that's for sure. This is gonna be sweet. Drea takes you to a house in the city. The duplex. Brick. Not a bad looking place, maybe a little run down. It clearly had some renovations though. Like the neighborhood, its edges have been filed off in favor of some good old fashioned gentrification. The front door is a fresh shade of red. And there's a pretty nice car in the driveway. My place when I was just another flesh bag. When I was here, it was way better. There's a pawn shop over there. The garbage Java Joy Joy is new. Where that garbage Java Joy Joy is now. I can't talk, I'm sorry. They always had good tapes. Now it's just coffee. Everyone just drinks coffee and does yoga. Whatever. Come on. Let's go inside. From the inside, the house looks like a show home. Perfectly decorated rooms with perfectly placed furniture. Everything matches because almost everything is white or gray. That's so fucking bland. I'm sorry they did that to your home. They get cleaners. Pay them like nothing. And complain when they don't wash the walls. Ceramic letters hang on a yellow accent wall. Live, laugh, love. Yo, can we break that? This is the garbage I'm talking about. Live, laugh, love. Spew, barf, puke. Trey starts to rearrange the letters. Evil. Oh man. Ghoul. And then that leaves. L-A-E-V. What does that spell? Veil. Does evil ghoul veil mean anything? Get rid of veil. Ugh, you're right. Dre throws the remaining letters on the floor, smashing them to bits. They take a step back to survey their handiwork. Evil ghoul. LOL. Where should we hit next? Oh, good call. The bedroom is something. A king-size bed with 8-foot mahogany posts. A painted carving of a butler at the door with a tray for the keys. A cream blanket with colorful stripes that harkens back to the fur trade. Wicker everywhere. Where do we even start? Bed. Alright. Watch this. Drea concentrates really hard on the bed. It begins to levitate off the ground. Phew, this thing's heavy. With great effort, Dre manages to flip the bed completely over. It stands on its 4 posts, with the pillows and blankets falling into a pile underneath. There's a click at the front door. Oh shiz, they're home. Quick, this way. Drea drags you into the front room just as the couple who lives here opens the front door. First, they don't notice anything is wrong. They take off their shoes while bickering about who forgot to take the garbage out. The man is the first to see the letters on the wall. He stops talking. She looks up to see why. He points at the letters rearranged on the wall. And they proceed to freak the fudge out. They run away. Not out the door, up the stairs, straight to the bedroom. They scramble up the stairs and slam the bedroom door shut, locking it behind them. Yes! They went to the bedroom. Dre looks at their wrist. There's no watch, but they pretend there is. Wait for it. You hear panic whispers behind the door. A little longer. Eee! Tanner, that is it. I can't take this anymore. We are moving out now. Yes. Oh man, this was the best date ever. Same time tomorrow with the Java Joy Joy. I'm there. Rad. Oh, that was cute. We scared some rich white people. Fantastic. Oh, we can read their plaques. Let's see it. Drea, Spirit of Mischief, years alive, 1972 to 1994. So they're slightly younger than me. Well, I mean, I guess they'd be older than me now if they were alive, but in life, Drea had a way of getting on the wrong side of authority. Parents, teachers, cops. Few dared to tell Drea what to do, and those who tried ended up regretting it. After Drea was kicked out of the house at 14, they spent the rest of their teens couch surfing or living on the streets. Spotty work, door checking, and carrying equipment at punk gigs paid for Drea's more expensive habits, and plenty of good times. Things got bad towards the end. Now a poltergeist, Drea prefers not to talk about those final moments of life and focus on making the best of death. Oh. So, that was pretty fun. I will probably play this some more. If you enjoyed the video, if you want to continue seeing the series, if you liked the game, what have you, it would be really swell if you could hit those like and subscribe buttons. You can leave a comment if you're feeling generous, and I will see you guys in the next video. Goodbye.